Bethlehem, to the star!
About Mary's condition?
She told me herself. Otherwise, I would never have believed it. And she's 3 months old, Mother. I'm sure. In fact, that's the only thing I'm sure of.
You mustn't upset your father. He's so very weak. I don't think he's going to be with us much longer. Oh, my Lord and my God. God, great Jehovah, have mercy. Have mercy on your servant Jacob. Lord, have mercy.
I'm so sorry. Here I am thinking only of myself.
What is your understanding of Joachim,
Father?
a man who has been betrayed can't set the woman aside? A bill of repudiation.
Expose Mary's shame to all
You
Nazareth?
have just cause.
Joseph, the law is quite clear on such things. If a woman during her time of betrothal sins with another man, they both are to be taken outside the city walls and stoned.
Stoned? But she swears there is no other man.
A miracle, then.
Oh, Jacob.
Who's to say God couldn't do it? We have the prophecies.
Now you sound like Mary.
Well, Joseph, you know what I always say. If God ordained oh, wife, don't fuss. Let me talk to my son.
See that he rests.
Joseph, listen to God. He will tell you what to do. You must pray. Yes.
How can I begin to find the words to have a thought to say a prayer? Father, you must tell me what to say to help me see that God is there. Father, can this really be from God, something ordained by His own hand? God, I want to trust you how I do. This is hard to understand.
Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid of this, for Mary is the one God has chosen. In God's perfect will, all will be fulfilled, just as the prophets have foretold it. For behold, a virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and he will be called Emmanuel.
Father, I understand it now. Father, oh, Father, you can't leave me. I need you now. Now I need faith like yours to believe, to be sure. Need to see, need to know what to do. Are you there at God's side? In His arms, in His light? Can you hear? Are you there? Think of me. Say a prayer. Once so sure of my heart, now I'm lost in the dark, wondering why, wondering how to go on. So if you know the way, show me now, make it plain, and I'll know you're still there. Think of me. Say a prayer. Father, now I know that God has spoken. I must trust Him and pray. If this has really been ordained by God, then surely He will make a way. Here I stand on my own, still afraid.
All male citizens of the Providence of Judea should report to the city of their birth to register their household.
Hey, census. Ah, it's more taxes. I'm the Queen servant.
You will do as you were told, or you will rot and remain in jail.
Joseph, please don't do that. She should stay. The journey's much too far away. Don't take her with you, please. I beg you.
Mother, please!
You could lose your child or lose your life. Why don't you tell them that I'm right? We're only trying to protect you. I must go. Don't you know it's meant to be? Tell me why. Mother Tribal wants to see. It's not enough. Every man in Judea was bound to the great Caesar's pride. Must it require the obedience of even a small unborn child?
Mary must go where God leads her, for whether He knows it or not, even the Almighty Caesar is doing the bidding of God.
She's right now. They both must go to Bethlehem. How I hate to leave you all alone without a husband or a son.
Don't worry or be fearful. I'll be able to care. I'll be all right. You have a child, you have a wife, and you must promise to be careful.
What was that phrase your father Jacob used to say? If God ordains it, surely he will make a way. Goodbye, my son, and may the God of our fathers go with you, the God of your father. And remember, Joseph, he is your God too. Goodbye, my children.
God get them to Bethlehem safely.
Bethlehem? What is it the prophet said?
But you, O Bethlehem, though you are little among the thousands of Judah, yet out of you will come forth a ruler over all of Israel. Therefore Israel will be abandoned until
Till the time when she who is in labor gives birth. Oh, Mary! Mary!
Hail, fellow traveler! Could you be so kind as to tell us what city lies beyond us, beneath that brilliant star?
Oh, that would be Bethlehem.
Bethlehem, just as I predicted.
You're going to Bethlehem?
Indeed we are, to the city of David.
The city of David and all his kin. I hear it's crowded as grains that burst at its seams. Surely you're not here for Caesar's census.
We're here to see the new king, the king of all kings.
Well, I trust this king has relatives in Bethlehem. Hey, not even King David could find a bed in that city tonight.
Every day we pray we'll end our slavery. And every day we hope that God will set us free. Another child, another taste, another march into the songs we told ourselves.
Where are we now?
Just on the edge of the city, I think. If all goes well, we should sleep in Bethlehem tonight.
Oh, I hope we'll be there soon. I know the baby will be.
I'll get you there, Mary. My son won't be born out here by the side of the road.
Joseph, you said your son. It's true. He is your son. God chose you to be his father.
Well, I suppose I should find him a place to be born then, shouldn't I?
All these people, do you think there'll be room?
Don't worry, Mary. If God ordained it, he will make a way.
You sound just like your father. I miss him. He was such a dreamer.
Just like you. Are you ever sorry you didn't marry a dreamer, just an ordinary, practical man?
Oh, a dreamer needs a practical man to make her dreams come true. Joseph, whatever God has ordained for me, I can never face it without you. And all I've ever wanted was to be yours. All I could imagine, I haven't much more. Here are my daydreams. You would
tonight. You must have lost your mind. We haven't had an empty bed for weeks.
They're out the door, they're sleeping on the floor. We're up to here with Roman Jews and Greeks.
Surely you must know someday we can go. Pray with the Lord.
There's nothing left, I say.
You can't take me away.
I can do as I wish. Now get in line.
But look at her!
Look at her! At least, let me take them to the stable, away from the crowd and the noise.
Please, anything.
All right, take them to the stable. The rest of you are out of luck. I have no more room.
Move along. Let's go. Move along.
sound?
I hear nothing but the sound of your child about to be born.
My son?
Spoken
Galatians.
But a stable, my friend? Surely this is no fit place for a king.
Look, the star. It no longer moves. This has to be the place.
And this has to be the child.
Who are you? Where do you come from?
We're merely humble philosophers and physicians who are fortunate enough to have seen this glorious event predicted in the heavens.
We've studied the stars. We've read the ancient scriptures and prophecies. We've traveled for weeks.
Yes, over rivers and mountains and over a blistering desert. Following the star that now stands over this very doorway.
It has become our sole purpose to see him, this child of yours, if only for a few moments.
We believe his birth will change the course of history.
At first, I could not believe the star led us here. Such a lowly place for a king. It made no sense at all.
Born, not in glory, but in humility, as the prophet Isaiah said.
Yes.
He is to be the King of Israel, the suffering servant who has come to take away the sins of the world.
Yes.
What is his name?
His name is Jesus.
Which means the Lord saves.
We have come to worship this new king. Gooty gooty goo.
Melchior!
And to offer our simple gifts to this child, the hope of the ages.
Use this to lighten your load. It is a heavy burden you elected to carry, my friend.
And a long journey ahead for you to make.
Oh no, we'll be going home soon.
No, my child. You cannot return home to Galilee.
There are those who will not come to worship, but to destroy a new king.
You mean King Herod?
A madman.
Yes, his spies have followed us since we crossed the borders of Judea.
We've made plans to return home by another way.
What if they should follow us to find the child?
We must leave immediately.
Most certainly.
Herod will soon learn of the birth and seek after the child to kill him. You must also leave the country quickly and quietly. Perhaps to Egypt.
Yes, to Egypt. Outside the grip of Herod and his men. Yes.
Of course, to Egypt.
Melchior!
Egypt?
The land of our people's exile.
But I'm afraid, Joseph. I want to go home, back to Galilee.
I know, Mary, but Jesus must be our only concern. And no doubt these men were right about Herod.
Oh, but Egypt? It's such a foreign place.
So that's what the ancient scriptures meant. Out of Egypt, I have called my son. Mary, we must go to Egypt. We must. It's what God would have us do. If God ordains it, he will marry.
What, Joseph, what?
I was just thinking, if my father could only be here. He was so sure